Maybe I'm just a little cranky today, but things are really getting on my nerves. And then there's dueling banjo hamsters. I am at Savers, and I know I don't come here very often. I really don't like Savers anymore, which is sad because it used to be my go-to place and I would spend hundreds of dollars at Savers. I just don't like what I've seen happening at Savers, the way they're doing their pricing and the way they throw things away that don't sell because they price it too high. So that's just a little editorial there. For those wondering, okay, so what the heck are you doing at Savers? Well, I will say this about Savers. If you are shopping for used clothing, it is the go-to place around here. And I need some clothing. So that is why I'm at Savers. And as long as I'm at Savers shopping for clothes, of course, I am going to look at the hard goods as well. So I don't have a lot of hope for finding too many things, but we may find a goodie or two that they've kind of missed on the pricing. So let's go in and let's see what we can find and hope for the best. These are depression glass, but they're very plain depression glass. So I don't pick those up. They're little Walmart bennies. What's this guy? He is $29.99, distributed by Simpkins Wildlife and Gift. He's cool, but he is not $30 cool. This is like a little puzzle ball. No, he's not a puzzle ball. Okay, he is broken and chipped to pieces. Looks like somebody dropped him. That's too bad. Like I said, I don't have high hopes of finding too much here today, but never hurts to look. He's pretty, but he is $17.99, and he's resin. Okay, he's cool, but he is $9.99. Yep. I mean, yes, I know they have a sale day on Mondays. It's half off, but I don't want to be forced to come here when everybody is shopping. I try to avoid the crowds. I mean, especially with this last year. I mean, I always did before, but I'm debating getting this for Rachel, but I'm not going to. I mean, they could just price reasonably in the meantime and not just depend on sale day to sell everything. I'm not sure what he's supposed to hold. I mean, he hangs on the wall, but is he just a hook? It's kind of cute. But he's not $7 cute. Look at their pudgy little faces. Like, you don't normally see such little, like, childlike faces on something like this. This is Germany, 7319. It is $6.99, which isn't horrible. I'm not sure what that is supposed to hold or if it's missing something. There is something very appealing about that piece, and I may put it in my cart and debate on it for a while. it would have gone under there. I kind of like the glaze on this, but I don't know. Does it sit on like another plate or something? This has a very mid-century vibe to it, but it's a little bright. There's something off about it. And it's not signed. Okay, $4.99's not bad. Not bad. I have another piece with a similar glaze that I can put together and make a lot with, so I'm going to pick that up. Just a quick skim through the artwork, because I do like how they lay out their art. Makes it very easy to shop it. But I don't see anything grabbing me today. Alright, heading into the vases. This little guy caught my attention. I don't know what all that is on the bottom there. That's I think that's a glaze and not damage, but I don't know what all that tape is on the bottom there. I think I'm gonna leave him. It's kind of pretty. It is glass. It is a painted glass piece. Lots of damage on that one. This is an interesting piece. This is an older piece, but it does have a great big crack and a chip. And it's not priced. Super intriguing. Looks like a quality old piece, but I'm gonna leave it behind. Found some seals. Ah, $17.99. I'll leave some seals. Spotted this on the shelf. This is an old souvenir. Look, somebody had used this, and it's got the writing from the photographs that used to be in here. Probably was filled with some black and white photographs, and then somebody just got rid of this part of it. It's got a little dog chew in the corner. It's $4.99. It is a neat vintage piece, and the Native American aspect of it could make this really collectible. I'm in the little frame section, and there's not been really anything to show, except I just thought this was really sweet. This is a little piece of a very old quilt that got put into this little bookend frame here. I mean, I'm not going to pick it up. It's just, I don't know. I see stuff like this and I can feel the sentiment behind it. And then it makes me sad that it's ended up here. I just realized I did not have my stabilizer on. So I don't know if this video is even going to be worth editing. We'll find out. I'll keep going as if it is. This is a Dayher. Actually, it seems like it's two of them. $9.99. I don't do a lot with tins like that, so I don't think that's a horrible price for 2 of them, if that is 2. These are cool. I can see hanging some pretty flowers on my little patio from those. Oh, those little nesting boxes are kind of cute. Interesting place to put a set of black glasses. This, it's all lined, but it's broken. These are really pretty. They're pottery. It is signed something there. So when I look at something like this, I have to figure out how much am I going to be able to sell this for. And I judge that knowing nothing about it. I haven't researched. This is how I save time in my shopping. I have to buy things knowing just on what I see how much I can get. Now, I know for a fact I can get at least $10 a piece for these. And it could be, it has the potential to be much more than that because of it being signed. So that's how I make the decision to buy this, because I know I can at least double my money, but I might be able to do a lot more, especially since there's 2. So I will pick these up. I dug back in there and found this little owl plate. It is actually a Pottery Barn, and he is $4.99, so I'm going to get him. That's an interesting piece. I do see oh, I guess it isn't chipped. Let me see who done it. Oh, I got fooled. It is not that old. It is just a California giftwares made to look old. Look at that. Oh, these guys are cute. That's a Hallmark mugs. It says there's 2. Okay, I wouldn't mind paying $3.49 if there are 2 of these, but I don't want to pay that for 1 of these. So I am going to look and see if I can find the other bunny mug. That probably isn't here anymore because probably somebody just wanted 1 and they gave them a price on 1. But we could hope, couldn't we? I do like these. Temperware by Lennox. Summer Wind. Huh. Those are cute. But I have no use for them. And I really don't want to sell them. These are King's Crown, ruby flashed, and you can see that flashing is really worn on these. They are not in good condition, unfortunately. I'm gonna pick up these 4 little dessert plates for $3.99 that are vintage Franciscan. I'll have to figure out what the pattern is, and I'll show that in the recap at the end, so be sure you stay for the whole video and see what this stuff is gonna sell for too. Looks like they got a little bit of overstock of something because they're all duplicates. We got Gabby, Simba, we got some Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort, we've got Hydro Man, and we got the Joker Bee stuff here. Interesting. Oh yes, and there's some Batman and Robin down there. Didn't see the pricing on this. $6.99 for the Funkos. There you go. Found this little miniature blown glass pitcher, and I really don't want to pay $4 for it, but it's such a good fit into my upcoming purple sale. I think I have to do it. Let's put all their big art back here along the back wall, so I always got to come take a look. I have found some really good pieces back here because this gets missed by a lot of people, but I'm not finding anything that I can't live without today, even though I really do like those giraffes. It always amazes me how the toy section gets so annihilated. I mean, I've never just let my kids loose in a store in the toy section to destroy it like this. Okay, it's a pet peeve. I'm sure that's coming out in this video. Maybe I'm just a little cranky today, but things are really getting on my nerves. And then there's dueling banjo hamsters that need batteries, unfortunately. Goodness. $7.99. I almost want to get that, but not for $7.99.
I discovered that this adorable little German couple were a lamp base. I paid $6.99. Now these German lamp bases sell for some pretty good money, like $50 and up. So I will price this high, as I could not find another one like it. I'll probably put this at like $69.99 and expect to get at least $50 for it. I still haven't found information on this little Pottery orange glaze vase that I paid $4.99 for, but it does have a mid-century vibe. I'm just not sure it is mid-century yet, so I still have to do a little investigation. But just as a contemporary piece, I could still get $25 to $30 for this piece. But I'm going to dig in and do a little more research. It's too bad the old photos were no longer in this vintage snapshots scrapbook, I guess you would call it, or photo album. Either way, it's cool with the Indian themed art on it, and it should sell for $20 to $25 even with that little bit of damage, and I paid $4.99. This is another item that I picked up strictly on just eye appeal, and it felt quality, and it does have a little signature on the back. I'll probably never figure out who that signature is, but that's okay. Just on what I see, I know that these will sell for $20 to $25 each, and I paid $4.99 each. This is the Wise Old Owl plate from Pottery Barn. I paid $4.99, and these sell as just a single for $20 to $25. Vintage Hallmark mugs can sell really well because they spark emotion in people. People remember getting one of these, back in the day. They did sell this one to me for $1.99, and I expect to get $12 to $15 for the cute little bunnies. This is the poppy pattern from Franciscan. It's not as popular as some of their other patterns, but still sells well. Now shipping is high on plates, so I will put these down at the booth and get about $25 to $30 for the set of 4 that I paid $3.99 for. I picked up this picture strictly on color. It's a little more than I like to pay for a piece this size, but even at $3.99 it has a $15 to $20 value. But it's going in my upcoming purple sale for just a $1 starting bid, so come on over and see it.
I'm sitting here wondering if I'm even going to use this video footage. Obviously, if you're seeing this, I'm using it. I just don't leave Savers with a good feeling. I started to shop the clothing, $11.50 for a simple little blouse. I gave up. It used to be my go-to place. I would have bought probably at least $100 worth of clothing. But, and that's at, $5, $6, $7 ish for, just regular pieces of clothing. I don't know what's happening with Savers. Savers Value Village. Value Village. Some of you have Savers, some of you have Value Village. They're not a nonprofit. I just want to clear that up. Savers is not a nonprofit. They are a for-profit thrift store. They partner with nonprofits and get the nonprofits donate things, but not donate. They get paid. It's 20 cents a pound for 20 cents a pound for soft goods, clothing, textiles. It is 10 cents a pound for hard goods, and that's not very much. Figure a 1 pound item, they're getting 10 cents, and then Savers is going and popping it up at $8, $9, $10, $11, $12. This is what I have a problem with. Savers just gives me a really bad feeling because I bet their CEO is making bank. It's just not right. It's just not right. And then they come on the loudspeaker and they say, oh, we're saving the environment and we're keeping things out of the landfill. No, they're not. They're pricing it so high, it's going in trash cans. Watch my former video where I caught them red-handed doing this. And that is the problem I have with it. It's not that they're pricing high in and of itself. It's that they're pricing high and stuff is ending up going in a trash can. And I can tell you, this store was empty. It is a Sunday afternoon. This store used to be packed. The store is not packed. Who is looking at the profit and loss sheet of these stores? That's what I have to ask. Business 101, look at your money. Are you making money? They've lost all of their programs that used to just drive people in to load their carts. I don't see anybody with a loaded cart. Every single person that was checking out in front of me had like 3 items. I know these stores are losing money. There is no doubt in my mind. And I've heard across the country where there are Savers, they're closing. I get it. They have rent. They have all this stuff to pay. They have expenses. I get that. I'm a business person. I've had a large retail store. I understand. I need to get off this rant. Again, not even sure at this point if I'm going to release this video because I don't like to release negativity, and I just feel icky after shopping at Savers. And so I'll think about it. I'm sure I can't be alone though, so I may go ahead and you're seeing it, so I went ahead and did it, but I feel like I'm rambling now, and I just need to go home, put my feet up, and not come back to Savers. I mean, the clothing aspect is gone for me now too, so I have no reason to come back to Savers. They have lost a very good customer. If they have lost you as a customer as well, if you share my opinion, I would love to know in the comments. If you disagree with me, I'd love to know that too in the comments. I'm all about healthy debate. Maybe I just have a bad attitude today. Maybe. It's possible. It happens sometimes. Okay. With that, go be profitable and make it fun. And we'll see you on the next one.